Hello and welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to create deals in Pipedrive from Elementor form submission. So I'm using Elementor form to receive new leads, and here my objective is as soon as I'm going to receive a new form submission, then automatically using the details, a new person should be created in my Pipedrive account. And after creating a new person, automatically a new deal for the same should be created in my Pipedrive. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Elementor account with my Pipedrive account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So now here to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me take you all to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So here on my screen you can see my Pipedrive account, and here basically my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new lead through my Elementor form, then automatically I want to create a deal for the same in my Pipedrive account like this, with the name followed with the lead name over here. So now here I've already built an automation where I've connected my Elementor form with my Pipedrive account using an automation software. And now firstly in this video we are going to see the working of this amazing automation by simply making a test submission over here. So now here to make a test submission, we are going to make a Elementor form submission, and for that let me take you to my form. So this is my Elementor that I've already created using Elementor, and here I've pre-filled some details such as first name, last name, email, mobile number, city, types of apartment and the date. So now after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the submit, and it says your submission was successful. So now here after making a form submission, let's go and check our Pipedrive account, and here we are going to refresh it. And you can see we have successfully created a new deal over here with the name followed with the test user. So this is our lead's name. So with this we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation. And now here in this video we are going to learn step by step that how you can set up this entire automation by simply connecting your Elementor form with your Pipedrive account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So here to access the Pabbly Connect, you need to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browsers, and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, but here before moving forward, let me all tell you about the Pabbly community. So this is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. You can ask questions, share workflows and get instant replies and helpful feedback from others who have faced these similar challenges. It is an active and supportive space to learn and grow together. And now you can find the link to join the Pabbly community in the description box below. Make sure to check it out and join the Pabbly community as soon as possible. Alright, let's move back to our Pabbly Connect's homepage, and here you can see two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on the sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly such as Pabbly Connect, Pabbly subscription billing, Pabbly email marketing, Pabbly form builder, Pabbly email verification, Pabbly hook and Pabbly chat flow. So you can see one software with so many useful applications. So in this video we are going to integrate our different applications, and for that we are going to use Pabbly Connect by clicking on this access now. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection I need to create a workflow first. So for that I'm going to click on this create workflow button given over here in the top right corner, and then he's asking me to select the workflow builder. So here you can see two options, one is new beta and the another one is classic. So basically beta version is modern, faster and more flexible, whereas classic one is stable and the familiar approach. So in this video we are going to use this newly launched feature that is beta version by clicking on the select button given over here, and then a create workflow dialog box has appeared in front of us. So firstly I'm going to give a name to my workflow that says create deals in Pipedrive from Elementor form submissions. And now after giving a name to my workflow, it is asking me to select the folder. So in the left side corner of this dashboard you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So in this particular case I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you need to click on this Learn More hyperlink given over here, and it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, let's move back to our Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this Create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here let me tell you that there are two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this, that means action is a response towards that trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So for that, I'm going to click on this add trigger button, and as you all know that I'm receiving new form submission through Elementor form. So I'm going to select my trigger application as Elementor and my app event as new form submission. Then we are going to click on this connect, and here you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Elementor form with Pabbly Connect. So following the instructions given below, firstly I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my WordPress account. As you all know that Elementor is a plugin of WordPress. So I've already logged in my WordPress account, and this is the Elementor form that I've created inside WordPress account. Alright, so I'm going to refresh it for once, and then here I'm going to click on this edit with Elementor option given over here. Now this is the form, and from here I'm going to select the form element, and after selecting the form element, you can see we have received some options over here. So we are going to select actions after submit, and here we are going to add an action as webhook, because here we are going to set up a webhook inside this Elementor form. And as soon as we have selected the action, automatically you can see the webhook option available over here. So here we are going to remove this previously existing webhook URL, and then we are going to enter the new webhook URL that we have received in our Pabbly's workflow. So this is the webhook URL, and then I'm going to click on this publish. And now after publishing the form, we are going to preview the changes. And with this, we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Elementor form. Alright, so now here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to make a test submission in our Elementor form. So for that, let me take you back to my form. And here I'm going to enter some dummy details and make a test submission. So here for the first name, I'm going to enter the name as best, last name as user, email as best@pabblytunes.com. Here for the phone number, I'm going to enter a random phone number. And here for the city, I'm going to select Hyderabad, types of apartment as 2 BHK, and a random date. Then we are going to click on the submit. And here you can see it says your submission was successful. So let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received all the details such as type of apartment, mobile number, last name, first name, email, date, and the city. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received a new form submission through our Elementor, then automatically I want to create a new deal for the same in my Pipedrive account. But here before creating the deal, what we are going to do is that we are going to create a new person in our Pipedrive account, and for that I'm going to add action step over here, and here I'm going to select my action application as Pipedrive and my app event as create a person. Then we are going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add a new connection. If your Pipedrive account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection is asking me to enter the API token. So now here to get the API token, we are going to follow the instructions given below. So I've already logged in my Pipedrive account, and from here I'm going to click on my profile icon, and from here I'm going to select personal preferences. Then here you can see the option of APIs. So this is our API token, so I'm going to copy it. Moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the API token. So this is the API token, and then I'm going to click on the save. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So let's move forward, and then here is asking me to enter the name. So now here instead of entering the name manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that when I'm going to receive new form submission through our Elementor form, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So for the name, I'm going to map the first name first, then I'm going to enter a space, and then I'm going to map the last name. So this is the name. Let's move forward. Here for the label, I'm going to select hot lead. You can select select the label as per your need. Let's move forward. Again, this labels is not required field, so I'm going to leave it blank. Here for the phone number, I'm going to map the phone number. Here for the email address, I'm going to map the email address. Moving forward, here these fields are not required fields, so I'm going to leave them blank. Here for the visible to, I'm going to select item owner, and here I'm going to map the first name separately and the last name separately as well. And then lastly, I'm going to map the city. Alright, so with this we have successfully added all the required details, and now I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new person in our Pipedrive account. So let's go and check it. Here I'm going to move to the contacts, and here you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the name best user. Here you can see the email address, phone number, and some other details. So with this we have successfully set up this action step as well. So now after creating a person, we are going to create a new deal in our Pipedrive account. So for that I'm going to add an action step over here. Again, I'm going to select my action application as Pipedrive and my app event as create a deal. Then we are going to click on this connect, and this time to build this connection I'm going to click on the select existing connection because I've connected my Pipedrive account with Pabbly Connect in my previous action step. So I'm going to click on the save directly, and then here's asking me for the title. So I want title to be follow up with, so I'm going to type it manually because this is a static text. And then here I'm going to map the lead's name. So I'm going to map the first name first, then I'm going to enter a space, and then I'm going to map the last name. Let's move forward. Here this creation date is not required field, so I'm going to leave it blank. Here for the status I'm going to select open. Here you can see the pipeline ID already updated, so I'm not going to update it. Here for the stage I'm going to select qualified. You can select the stage as per your need. Here you can see the owner and the organization, and here for the person ID I'm going to map the person ID received in my Pipedrive's previous action step. So this is the person ID, so I've mapped it. Moving forward, here for the probability I'm going to enter the probability as 100. You can add it in between 0 and 100. Alright, let's move forward. Here this value is not required field, so I'm going to leave it blank. Here for the currency I'm going to select my Indian currency. You can select it as per your need, and again this label and visible to is not required field, so I'm going to leave it blank. And now after entering all the required details I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here, and here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new deal in our Pipedrive account. So let's go and check it. Here I'm going to move to the deals, and here you can see we have successfully created a new deal with the name best user. Alright, so with this we have successfully set up entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have selected a trigger as the Elementor and our action as Pipedrive twice, so that whenever we're going to receive a new form submission through our Elementor form, then automatically using the details it is going to create a new person in our Pipedrive account first, and after creating a person automatically it is going to create a new deal for the same in our Pipedrive account. Alright, so these were the steps to how to create deals in Pipedrive from Elementor form submissions. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. And now if you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more automation tutorials. And also if you have any doubts, then feel free to drop them in the comments below. See you in the next video. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issues, then you can visit www.pabbly.com. Now if you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.